What's up, guys? Today I'm here with Team Elite Angler Lee Harper. Lee's been with us for a little bit. Thank you for coming by today up in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I got a couple of questions for Lee. The first one is when you were initially looking for getting your boat professionally rigged, what made you consider Elite Sonar, and were there specific features that you were looking for in a company when it came to rigging your boat professionally?
Well, it started about 5.5 years ago when I bought my place here on Lake Eufaula. And it's kind of to be able to compete here is you got to get out in deeper water. So my first go-to option was to upgrade my electronics. I had a buddy, Todd Coleman, had his boat rigged by David and Starla, and so he absolutely loved it, and I took a look at it. Said I pretty much want about the same thing. Didn't know what I was looking at, so I come and seen David, and David he sets my boat up like it needs to be, and so down the road we tweak a few things here and there because of the type of the way I fish. Uh, so after David got my boat all rigged up correctly, I start doing really well on Lake Eufaula, and
Right.
uh, it well basically is we I can compete with the guys out here now. Like I said, it just took me to a whole new fishing out deep because I wasn't a deep man. Anything past 15 foot was ocean to me. But now it's a whole lot different. I can't catch myself going to the bank. But either way, the rigging done at Elite Sonar was always professional and awesome. The heart that they have here is like the heart I have in my business, and a lot of times it gets in the way. But that's what you want in a and when you're dealing with a company that you're putting trust in of doing something for you. Uh, these guys here, if there's they're going to make sure you're satisfied before you leave, and you're going to be like a family member when you do leave. Uh, when it comes to us out on the water here at Lake Eufaula, and there's been instances before where Starless traveled out of town to take people what they need uh, in a time that they need it when they're in the middle of a tournament. And but either way, I've had to call them several times where I either stop by right quick and they do it for me, or either I look up and here they come across the water coming out there to help you. I mean, tell me that ain't top notch service. I don't know what is. But but now I've been with them about 2.5 years. From when they first started, I was about the third boat that they did. Justin Barnes, Todd Coleman, and then mine.
Right up
Um,
under our little
yep,
carport
at the house.
at the house.
Yep. Um, but now I'm getting me a new Phoenix 921 Elite, and I ordered a blank from the shop, or from Phoenix. I ordered a blank, and gonna have it delivered here, and then they're gonna take it from top to bottom, and it's one of those things that you can trust them with your boat because they're gonna give you all kind of ideas, a lot more than what you thought, and but it all helps in the long run of to do what you're doing.
Yeah, because David really knows the inside and the outside of basically every graph that's
Exactly.
listed on the market. He has such a vast knowledge of what each angler needs and, for their style of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And would you say in that, Lee's getting a new Phoenix? We're super stoked about that. Can't wait to have it rolling up in the parking lot. With that being said, what keeps you coming back to Elite Sonar year after year?
Again, it's going to be the top notch service, and y'all are like family from the start. So either I'm stopping by to say hello, or see what boats y'all are working on, to see what new might be coming out that we can all add to ours.
Right?
Uh, but most definitely, you always come to their shop with a game plan, and then leave a little bit more knowledge than when you came, because there's going to be a few additives on your boat that you didn't think that you needed, but it's absolutely needed in the long run. You definitely don't want to be out there stuck in the middle of something that you can't get out of, and it's just an all around awesome company. And like I said, when it comes to heart and customers, you can't get no better, and that's how run my business, and that's how they
Yep.
do here also.
Yep, because you sure helped us out when we had that limb hanging in our tree, and Lee came right over and took care of that situation because I thought it was a little bit scary. So always call Lee Harper for sure if you have something to deal with trees. I don't know the insides and outsides of all that, but I know he's your man for
That's
sure.
right.
And a neat little tidbit: we all actually grew up in the same area together, and it's funny that we should all meet back up when we all move to a different area. How bizarre is that?
That's right. Leesburg, Georgia.
Yep. And one other question:
Hmm.
if there's an angler out there that's looking to get upgrades or have a brand new boat rigged, what would you tell them about Elite Sonar and why they should come to us?
Well, you want to come to Elite Sonar because you want your boat done professionally, and you also want a little bit of guidance on how your fishing is and what needs to go on in your boat. Uh, I hear it all the time, and I see it on Facebook where you have the Garmin question page and all that, and everybody seems to want to be able to put it in yourself or do a lot of it yourself and try to take the cheaper way out of the technology that you're buying. There's not a way that you can do a cheaper way of getting the full clarity and capability of the stuff that you are buying. So that's when Dave and Starla come out again, and like I said, let you know all your details of what you're buying and what needs to go on your boat to make things operate correctly. Because when they see mine, they're like, "Well, my screen's not as clear as yours over there." Well, I have a lot of power going to it, and the way it's connected and ran by David is just it's battery saving, power saving. It's all around awesome. And again, like I said, when I'm dealing with a company of any sort that I'm wanting to buy something, or if I'm fixing to drop some money down on something I love to do, us guys know that we want the top notch service, and you can't get anything better than what they got going on right here in Eufaula, Alabama.
And Lee, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and spend a few minutes with you. We're super excited to get this new boat in here so we can get it rigged out. There'll be some videos of it. I can promise you that. So, you guys, if you have any questions, give us a call at 229-291-1595 or drop by 1300 State Docks Road. That's here in Eufaula, Alabama, and we'll see y'all soon. Have a good day.